Hey, let's go ahead and do part 3, Unit 7, Systems of Equations and Inequality. Good thing about Unit 7 is it is all Desmos friendly. I taught solving graphing inequalities without Desmos, but I'm going to show you in this video how to use Desmos to graph inequalities. So numbers 22, I'm going to be doing on Desmos. It does all the shading for you on the spot, okay? So number 22, the first equation is y is less than or equal to. So if you need to find that particular guy, it's right in here. Okay. X is less than or equal to is on your keyboard. Boom. Negative 2x plus 4. Okay. Notice it does the solid line already for you and it shades for you. You literally used no brain cells. You typed it in, does the shading, and uses the correct line. Okay, now let's put in the next one. Y is greater than, there's the symbol for greater than, 3/4, just remember to use the division sign, arrow over so that it's close to the 3/4 now. X plus 1. Notice it does a dotted line. Where the colors meet, so these are your normal colors right here. Where the colors meet is right here. That is our solution set. So literally, it's going to give you two equations, and you just got to figure out which of your graph. Remember, it's multiple choice, okay? Let's look at the next one. We have y. So let's just clear these guys out and do the second part. Y is less than or equal to negative x. They use green this time. That's nice, fancy. Y is greater than 2 divided by 3 gives you that fraction. Arrow over, so use your right arrow to arrow over to put your x minus 3. So this time our colors collide here. On the final, it's going to literally have 4 graphs, and just pick the graph that looks like this one. Okay, let's look at number 23. Which system of inequality is solved graphically below? And then you're given 4 choices. So one of these choices, A, B, C, or D, gives you this graph. So all we're going to do is put letter A in Desmos, see if it matches. If it matches, that's our answer. If not, move on to B until your Desmos looks exactly like this choice. So let's go ahead and pull up Desmos and show you what's up. So let's type in letter A and see if letter A ends up matching. Y is greater than negative 2x plus 1. And then y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 2. Let's check out our visual on our paper. Check out the visual on Desmos. Holy moly, that was nice of them. Letter A was the answer. Let me just show you what letter C would look like, and that way you would know, hey, this isn't my choice. Letter C, y is greater than, let's get the keyboard up, greater than negative 2x minus 1. Oops, forgot the 2, didn't I? And then our next one is y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 2. Just looking at our visual, we could tell that this isn't our solution. Okay. First of all, this goes at -1, and if you look at our visual, it goes through 1. Just make sure your visual matches the paper on the visual on your paper, and boom, you have your answer. Circle it. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out number 24. Which point on the graph is the solution to the system of linear equalities? So in these two examples, there are 3 lines on each example. One of the lines do not belong there. Okay, so how do we figure out which line belongs? Well, that doesn't belong. We're just going to use Desmos once again. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up Desmos. Let's clear out our previous example and put in this. Y equals negative 2x is my first. My second guy is y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. So, as you probably already could tell, which one doesn't belong? It is the red guy. The red guy does not belong. So, it's asking which point on the graph is the solution to the system of linear inequalities? So literally, where do they cross? They cross at negative 2, 4. So my solution's negative 2, 4. Let's do the next one. Let's clear these out and start from scratch. We have y equals 2/3 x plus 2. And our next one is y equals 4x minus 8. Let's go ahead and minimize this and see which guy doesn't belong. I'm pretty sure this blue guy doesn't belong. Okay, so it's asking which point on the graph is the solution to the system of linear equations. So literally, where they cross, boom, that is our answer. So 3, 4 is my solution to this inequality, this system of equations, okay, where they cross. Okay, let's look at the next one. At which points do the graphs of the following equations intersect? We have 2 equations, y equals x plus 3, and another equation, y equals x squared minus 3. Notice that solutions has an S, so it could be one solution or it could be more than one solution. So guess where we're going? Our trusty Desmos. So let's go ahead and type in our 2 problems in Desmos. Our first one is y equals x plus 3. Our next one is y equals x squared. Remember to go to the keyboard for that guy. Minus 3. So we have a line crossing with a parabola. As you notice, it crosses in 2 places. So we have 2 solutions. How do we figure out that solutions? Take your mouse or your finger, it is touchscreen, and click it. Negative 2, 1 and 3, 6 are our 2 solutions. That is it. Graph them on Desmos, find where the lines intersect. In this case, we have 2 answers, negative 2, 1 and 3, 6. Let's go ahead and look at the next example. We have y equals negative x plus 1. And we have y equals negative x squared. Go to the keyboard down here to get that guy. Minus 2. Minimize this keyboard real quick and find our solutions. Well, looky here. I'm going to go ahead and zoom way out and recognize they don't even cross each other. There are no solutions to this guy because our line never crosses with our parabola. So no solution. Remember our no solution symbol is a 0 with a line through it, okay? Our previous example, it crossed twice. Click it, get your answers. Here we have a no solutions because they never cross. Okay, let's check out our other examples. Which inequality is shown on the graph below? Well, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna graph all these on Desmos until this visual pops up. Yes, that easy. So let's do letter A. Let's go ahead and clear these guys. So our first one is 2 greater than or equal to X plus Y. Let's check out our visual. First of all, this line's dotted. This one's solid, so boom, not our choice. Okay. Next one, X plus Y greater than 2. Okay, dotted, shaded the right direction. You know what? I think we found our answer. This graph matches this graph exactly. That's good indication that B is our answer. Circle B, move on. Okay, let's look at number 27. Ben and Tim borrowed 23 books from the library for a research project. Okay, so Ben and Tim borrowed 23 books total. Okay, so let's call that B. So Ben borrowed so many books and Tim borrowed so many books. Together, they borrowed 23 books. Okay, so that was this first statement right here. Ben and Tim borrowed 23 books. Now let's go ahead and write this statement. Ben borrowed 5 more books than Tim. So Ben is B, borrowed 5 more than Tim. They don't even want us to solve it. They just want to create a system. We're not solving. Boom, done. Rosie and Jen sold 152 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. So let's go ahead and write that first statement. Rosie and Jen sold 152 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. So R plus J, they sold a total of 152. Then we have Rosie sold 25 more than Jen. So Rosie sold 25 more than Jen. Once again, we don't need to solve it. They just want us to set up the equation. And finally, on number 28, what is the solution to the system of linear inequations? Once again, we're going to our best friend Desmos. So let's go ahead and check out Desmos and type in those two problems. Let's go ahead and clear out our previous stuff. Our first problem is 2y plus 3x equals 12. And our next guy is 4x equals 6 minus a y. Figure out where they cross. Click it. Boom. There's our answer, 0, 6. Next one, we have 3y plus 2x equals 10. And then 2x equals 6 minus y. Let's figure out where they cross. They cross at 2, 2. There's your solution. Graph them on Desmos, find where they intersect, boom, solution. That simple. Okay, that's part 3, unit 7, systems of equations and inequalities. See ya.